Nice
Sure.
of you, and we'll have more forecast details coming up here in a bit on WTIC. Alden's here. Alden, you want to do a little sneak preview just very quickly of what's coming up here? We're going to school today. You don't get the day off.
While many consider Memorial Day the kickoff to summer, we are going to be a bit more circumspect today and consider what this day actually means. Many people have already demonstrated what they would die for. What about you? What would you trade your life for? Contemplative thoughts this morning right after weather and sports. Join us.
Oh, man. All right. 712 WTIC. Next time. But as it is, we do have Alden in here, and so we do have donuts from Luke's Donuts in West Avon, the official donut purveyor of the Saturday morning show. So thanks, Ali, for the marvelous donuts that were sent over. .com. All right, 725. Time to go to school, and this is kind of a serious subject this morning from Alden Davis.
It is. Welcome to Saturday Morning Star Power, where we are motivated to thrive in uncertain times. We talk about thriving as our objective, but in light of this being Memorial Day weekend, thriving to what end? What are we so busy pursuing? This morning, Coach wants you to step back for just a moment and consider, for what would you die? This is a huge question and has us examine what is most important in our lives, right to the essence level. Memorial Day is in remembrance of people who already settled that question. They have demonstrated what they would die for. Whether enlisted or drafted makes no difference. They were there. Maybe it was for country, maybe for duty, out of honor, or for a buddy. But at the end of the day, they were serving for a cause bigger than themselves. So that calls the question for us. What are we being purposeful about with our lives? I like the symbolism of the flag raising on Memorial Day. It is to go up briskly and then be lowered slowly to half staff in remembrance of the 1 million people who have died in the service of our country, of us. At noon, the flag is raised to full staff, reminding us to not let their sacrifice be in vain. Remembering our fallen began after the Civil War and what was known as Decoration Day. The name Memorial Day was first used in 1882 and became federally recognized in 1967, followed by officially moving the date from May 30th to the last Monday in May, giving a 3-day weekend in 1971. This year in Connecticut, we remember the 63 people who have given their lives in the Iraq-Afghanistan conflict. Let's put their lives in perspective. They died for you. Somebody died for you. That makes your life very special and wonderful. What do we do with this knowledge? Remember the movie Saving Private Ryan? In the final moments, Ryan has been found, but several people died in the process, and the last words to Ryan are, "Earn this," meaning don't let me die in vain for you. Make your life count for something. While we may not have had those words said directly to us, it is certainly the indirect message sent to us by those who gave their lives. So Coach asks you, are you living in a way that honors their death? Are you responsible with your freedom? Do you at least vote in elections? Do you try to be a good person worthy of these people dying for you? Because 63 people have done just that for us today here in Connecticut. So what about you? What would you trade your life for? Neighbor Dave was out walking his little son Beck recently, and I asked him what he would die for. We had an interesting conversation about this. Would you die for country? Well, what does that mean? This much he knew for sure. He would die for his son and his wife. Right over the GWB in Fort Lee, New Jersey, 3 people have given their lives for their cell phones. What? They were so distracted with their phones that they walked into traffic. They traded their lives for the opportunity to be on the phone. Coach, that's a bit harsh. Well, is it? They demonstrated that safety, protecting their life, was not as important as socializing. That's what they were willing to trade their life for. Seems like not such a good trade, pretty undervalued. What about you? How much do you value your life, and what would be a good trade for it? Would you trade your life for a night of good partying? How about trading it for the opportunity to disrespect someone and then have them shoot you? What's your life worth? Would you die for your faith? There are plenty of people in the world willing to do that. How about your family, friends, your boss? If you haven't seen Saving Private Ryan, I have the final scene posted for you at myvaluetree.com. It is very moving. Ryan is exhorted, earn this, meaning the deaths of several people. As the movie closes, 30 years later, you see Ryan, his wife, kids, grandkids, all standing at Normandy. And Ryan says to his wife, tell me I'm a good man. Tell me I earned this. And he salutes the fallen. For Ryan, for us, Coach prays we are worthy of the sacrifice of those who gave their lives for us. Remember them this Memorial Day. Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends. I'm Coach Davis.